And good Friday afternoon, everybody. I'm Russ Lewis here in the KHOU newsroom. Hope you're having a good day as we head into the weekend here with some sun shining out there. It's a great day here in Houston. Want to give you a couple of the stories here that we see you're clicking on our digital platforms today, and then get you a weather update going into the weekend here with Blake Matthews in a couple of minutes, so stay tuned for that. HPD releasing some surveillance video today of a purse snatching at Willowbrook Mall. Now, this is more than a month old, back on January 9th. But watch what happens here. Broad daylight, this silver car is going through the parking lot, going to spot that woman right there. Car takes a left, windows down. Watch what this guy does. Reaches out, grabs a hold of the purse, knocks the woman down, gets it off her shoulder, and then drives off. Woman never saw him coming. Wasn't like she was on her phone, not paying attention. She was just walking to her car. But this guy spotted his victim, kept that window rolled down, and then just got close enough to her to grab that purse. This happened back on January 9th at Willowbrook Mall. You see the car there, silver Nissan, maybe an Altima with some front end damage, driver's side front end damage there. If you recognize that car, maybe you know who owns it. Crime Stoppers offering a $5,000 reward today if you can identify this car from back on January 9th at Willowbrook Mall. Maybe you didn't see this, but maybe you know that car. You know who owns it. Give Crime Stoppers a call for $5,000 that leads them to that person. I think it's a good warning for everybody, right? I mean, you're walking in a parking lot, it's 4 in the afternoon. You don't expect anything bad to happen. Again, not like she wasn't paying attention, just somebody got up close to her and took that purse. But again, $5,000 if you know who owns that car. Give Crime Stoppers a call. Other question for you today, do you have your real ID yet? More than 3 million Texans do not, and the deadline is coming up here, October 1st. You see the gold star, actually a white star with a gold background there in the upper right. That's on the driver's license right there. If you have that on your driver's license, you have the real ID. If you don't have it, then you don't. And why does it matter? Well, after October 1st, you're not going to be able to get on a flight or enter any federal facility in this country without a real ID. This has been coming for a while. We've been talking about it, but again, more than 3 million Texans have not been able to get that done yet. They've not taken the time to do it, and we know it can take some time, but we're talking about 25% of the state that's going to be out of luck here after October 1st. And a passport or military ID will still work, by the way, if you want to get on a flight. So, you know, that's that. If you have a valid passport or military ID, that'll still work. But a lot of people talking about should the deadline be extended past October 1st. This is a national thing. It's not a Texas thing. This is all over the country. Congress passed this law quite a while back. So we saw this coming, but a lot of people are not prepared for it. So be forewarned, get that star on your driver's license. It's the real ID. Now let's get a real weather forecast from Blake Matthews. Let's talk about the weekend. The sun returned today, Blake. That was nice to see. What's the weekend hold?
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be another very nice day as well. And then we have a slight rain chance moving into the forecast as we get into your Sunday. I promised you sunshine. I have delivered, so I hope that I have made some friends out there because it doesn't get much better than that. Temperatures right now stuck in the mid-50s, 56 degrees under that bright Texas sky. A little cooler in some areas off to the north and west. We are looking for a little bit of patchy frost overnight tonight, especially to the north and west of town. Saturday looking pretty good. Rain chances late Sunday into Monday. We are still holding on to 49 degrees up there in Livingston, 53 in Cleveland, 56 at Bush. We've got 56 there in Sugar Land as well. Northerly winds coming in between 10 and about 15 miles per hour. These temperatures are running some 5 to as much as 13 degrees warmer right now than just 24 hours ago here across the Houston area. And we're going to be even warmer than that as we get into your Saturday with temperatures topping out in those lower 60s. So here's a look at the radar. Not much to show you there, obviously. And I want to take you nationwide, and the reason why, you are very hard pressed to find a single raindrop from the left coast to the right coast. In fact, everywhere in between, bright sunshine. If you look carefully, you got a little bit of rain out there in southwest New Mexico, but even that is hard to find. The bottom line is it is a beautiful day nationwide, no matter where you are across the United States. 34 right now in New York City, 36 in Chicago, 46 in Dallas. If you're looking for the warm temperatures, there you go. Los Angeles coming in at 75, Phoenix at 74, and of course you've always got, come on, get out of the way, you've always got Miami coming in at 71 degrees. All right, here's a look at the future track. Really not much to talk about over the next day or so, but what we're going to be monitoring is a storm system entering the picture off the west coast of California. This will be pushing to our north as we get into Sunday afternoon. You can see some rain across Oklahoma and North Texas. We may see a few scattered sprinkles out of this late Sunday night, a few scattered showers into Monday, but really not expecting a whole lot. What we will be watching for is the development of a very strong cold front up to the north that will bring possibly some freezing temperatures into our area as we get into the latter part of next week. So here's how things play out. Ridge of high pressure in control of our weather right now. Heading into Saturday, there's your rain chance heading into Monday, skirting across the country. And then look at that, the big dip in the jet dropping all the way down to the North Gulf Coast. Cold temperatures nationwide. And again, that's going to bring us the chance of possibly some freezing temperatures here locally as we get into the middle of next week. NOAA, in agreement with this, you can see generally below normal temperatures here across the southeast as we get into next week. Future track temperatures cooling on down. It's going to get cold quick tonight, I think. We're down to 45 degrees by 10 o'clock, 43 in Conroe, 41 in Huntsville. And then by the time we wake up tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., those of you who wake up at 7 a.m. on a Saturday, 37 degrees at Bush, 36 degrees in Tomball, Conroe, 35 in Huntsville. Not going to be totally surprised to see some freezing temperatures pop up there in our northern counties. Now, as we get into the noon hour tomorrow, we're back into those mid-50s, and then I think we are in the low 60s as we head into tomorrow afternoon. So the next couple of days, the only rain chance I have late Sunday into Monday, then the sun returns full force. Again, the only thing that we're going to be watching are some freezing numbers possible as we get into Thursday morning and Friday morning here in the city of Houston. By the way, tomorrow morning, I'm going with a low temperature right there of 36 degrees. So a couple of frosty mornings over the next 7 days. We're not quite done with this train wreck of a winter quite yet. Again, don't plant anything until we at least get into the middle part of March, and then our freeze threat begins to abate a little bit. So that's what I have for you. Hope everybody has a great rest of your Friday and a great weekend, of course. And if you need more details on the forecast, you can join us coming up today on the 411 beginning at 4 o'clock or on KHOU.com. We'll see you then.